first of all, did you think when you got hurt that might be it for you?
Yeah, I did. I definitely, my bad, boy. I definitely jumped off the deep end a little bit just because, you know what I'm saying? You see so many knee injuries and things of that nature, and I knew I couldn't even move it at that moment in time. So, I mean, as I was trying to stay poised, you know what I'm saying, my mind wanted to keep racing off the deep end, and it was like, the more and more I thought about it, I'm like, dang, but, you know, it's all good because it's all God, so I'm back out there and I'm playing. It's good.
What brought you comfort at that time, even on the sidelines of Morgantown, not really knowing what the future
Understanding it's all good because it's all God. Like, so that's what brought me that comfort. Understanding, like, I broke my fibula before. I didn't have bruise. Like, I'd have been, like, now I'm out here at this point, so that means I done overcame all that. So I mean, it is what it is.
When did you know it was good?
When I got up off the field and I said, okay, regardless of whatever they say, it's all God. So I could care less.
Like, when did you know you had a chance to come back and play and you'd be all right?
When we got our X-rays and they said everything was all good. And of course, once they said that, it was like, all right, now what's next?
Hyperextension, is that right?
I believe so.
Did you ever have anything like that before?
No, sir.
And I imagine I've never hyperextended my knee, but I've hyperextended my arm, and I remember how painful it was initially.
Yeah.
It went away fairly quickly. Was that the case?
Yeah, that's the case. You know, of course, they got me on a bunch of anti-inflammatories and stuff like that. So we're taking care of it, watching and monitoring and other things like that. So.
What did it mean to you in that moment, Justin, to have everybody come up and pat you on the head and say, you got this, we got this, all that, just support for you from your teammates?
I mean, to me, you know, I really ain't try to think of it like that. Like, man, that meant a lot. I was really trying to keep more guys so away from me. Like I don't want, like, we got to get, like, you know what I'm saying? We got a game to go in, even though we didn't win it. But, like, to me, like, block me out the picture. Like, okay, I'm next man down. Like, all right, next man up. Like, this is what we do. Like, everybody stay focused on the mission. Like, don't, like, I mean, it meant a lot. I was like, dang, they get really careful. But in the moment, I'm like, hey, man, like, what's happening? You good? I'm like, don't worry about me. Focus.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause if you focus on me, you're not focused on your job. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of my whole approach to it, keeping everybody focused.
Look back on it in fondness, I'm thinking, right? Than in the moment. Is that what you mean? It's better to look back and say they had me and all that.
Yeah, most definitely. It's in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't stop the game and put everybody on the bus, you know what I'm saying? We just put the next guy in, you know what I'm saying? So it's like just trying to keep everybody focused, understand, like, bro, I'm gonna be all right. Like, but everybody, we just gotta stay focused, you know what I'm saying?
We saw you on the sidelines and how involved you were, you know, after that. Why was that important to you? And, you know, where does that come from to be able to do that when you're got all those other thoughts swirling around in your head?
So that's the thing. I didn't have all those other thoughts. Like, once I got up and I walked out, they said it's good. I said, you know, ain't nothing I could do about it now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I done been here before. I took myself back to my fibula injury. When I was a young cat, had a bruised heel. You know what I'm saying? All the injuries I done had and things of that nature, all the hardships, I done overcame them before. Like, I'm gonna overcome this. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just how I got myself out that space. It was like, all right, now gave myself like 2 minutes to cry. Then I heard punt team up. I say, we gotta stop. All right, cool. Let me have this tent. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't care no. Like, I'm good. Like, we could worry about this later. Doctors were mad at me and things of that nature. But I'm like, I mean, y'all be mad at me later. Like, we got a game to go win. Like, and I can't help being in here. So, you know what I mean? So,
what did Saturday feel like for you to win Bedlam, to beat those guys?
to be honest, man, another game. Like, and I know it sounds cliche, but like that's just really my approach to everything. And of course, it felt a little better, you know what I'm saying, Old State, but in the end, I was like, man, we were just trying to win that game. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was Old State or whoever we played, you know what I'm saying? The mindset was still the mindset. It wasn't no, man, this is Bedlam, fellas. We got like, no, it was literally, man, this field 100-yard longs, 50-yard wide. There's gonna be a team on that side, team on this side. 11 on offense, 11 on, you know what I'm saying? So just kind of keeping the mindset, playing this day, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it black and white, like it's football. We won the game, of course, winning is always fun, but as soon as we won, I'm like, all right, what's next? Like,
what it mean to have
get better?
But it was a great defensive effort for you, though.
Oh, I mean, it was a great team effort. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just a defensive effort. You know what I'm saying? We play complementary football. You know, everybody is trying to say, oh, the offense start, man. We don't want to hear all that, man. Like, we don't play offense, defense, man. We play OU. Like, everybody interlock got the same logo on. Everybody on that same sideline got the same uniform on. So it's not an offensive, defensive. Like, no, we all played a collective good game, and we all won the game. You know what I'm saying? So,
how did your knee feel physically after that one?
Hey, felt good. Just know that. Felt good.
To be able to play, though, I'd imagine it was going to be pretty hard to keep you out of that one.
Without a doubt.
That competitive edge.
Without a doubt.
And
you won the Don Key Award, though. What did you think about that, you and two of your teammates?
Oh, man, you know, after the fact, I mean, I thought it was a great honor. You know what I'm saying? When I got the award and whatnot, I mean, my mindset was still like, all right, cool, but we can worry about this later. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game is the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where we at in the moment. Once I got to reflecting back on, I got to talking over my parents, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to realize, like, man, this was a pretty good honor.
So if Bedlam wasn't a big driving force, and neither was that award pregame, even at the senior day honors, you had a lot going on.
Yeah.
Was there a point, though, before, during, or after you were there Saturday saying, man, maybe things go different with my knee and I'm not back out here? Were you able to appreciate that moment of being back on the field a week later?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I appreciated that moment once we got the x-rays and they said everything is good, everything is intact. They say probably just a little, when they gave me my diagnosis, like that's at that moment, that's when I was grateful, you know what I'm saying? That's when I, you know what I'm saying? And once I got the diagnosis from that, it was more like, all right, like, thank you, God, but all right, what's next? Like, okay, I know you set me here, all right, so how do we go from here? How do we build off of here? You know what I'm saying? So
Was it how big was it also to secure bowl eligibility? You know,
Man,
to be able to finish your career like that. I know it's not what you wanted, but
Man, hey, look, I understand, man, it's growing pains. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like, I'm somebody, you know what I'm saying? My career's done been like this, so like that don't, like that, like what we're going through right now, it doesn't affect me because I see bigger picture than right here. I see bigger picture than, oh, this one bad, like, man, if you know anything about Via, you know what he about, you know, he building the foundation, you know what I'm saying? And we not in this building if it's not a solid foundation, you know what I'm saying? So some things you have to strip the studs down and all the way to the bottom just to build a solid foundation. And so when people, man, it's about, man, cool, man. Everybody's got their own opinion, cool. But everybody in this building understand, yo, we laying the foundation for something special. And to me, that's what matters, you know what I'm saying? So
when you look at the defense or the team as a whole that he's building here, what are some of the things that maybe don't jump out the page at you that are signs of what you feel like is going to happen in the future as far as progress?
You just walk in here, man, you just see like one thing about me, he's a big visual guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can look at that formula for excellence, like prepare with, like, you can look at that and you read it, like, whether you may not consciously read it, like, all in, like, no, if I look at it, I can read all in subconsciously, you know what I'm saying? And that's the type of little stuff, like, that's the stuff that when you're trying to build something special, like, you got to plant those seeds around, like, to me, like, if this was like a garden, like that's the watering. You know what I'm saying? Like, you walk through the garden to some downtown, like, they got the sprinklers going, like, that's the sprinklers to us. Like, you walk in here, like, you can't not see best as a standard. So even when you think you've owned the day you off, like, and you look over there, like, it is what it is. Like, whether you say it or not, you still regurgitate it to yourself, like, best is a standard. And that's how you lay that foundation, and you change the mindsets and you change the attitudes of this program. So to me, it's nothing scheming. It's the underlying stuff. It's the underlying stuff that not only gonna make great football players, but make great men, make great husbands, great business owners. Like, whatever football has afterwards, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the stuff that's gonna carry over in life, just like in y'all profession. You know what I'm saying? So
You mentioned your career.